Hey everyone, Jack Bland back here after all these years. The reason why I haven't uploaded any updates on my situation is because it ended up getting pretty bad. I had some ups and downs. I thought a couple of times maybe I was coming good, but ended up pretty bad to the point where I became an alcoholic, drinking 3 bottles of red wine a day, with beer and whiskey. I actually did that every day for about 2 years. It was slowly ruining my life. My health declined, all sorts of problems. The biggest one was obviously the liver. Ended up piling on weight, I think almost 20 kilos. Not just because of the alcohol, also because of the medication, olazapine. You're not meant to be on that for a long time, but they had it on. Well, I chose as well, but the doctors recommended that I stay on it forever. Olazapine's quite a poisonous drug. You're only really meant to be on it for short term. But yeah, so I decided to come off, and I decided to stop drinking as well. So I went through a very 6 months of horrible withdrawals and detox. Really become suicidal. My daughter she's the one that kept me alive, But just to verify that, the reasons why all this happened. From my previous videos, I thought that I had committed the unforgivable sin and become demon-possessed. Do I think that now? I don't think I'm going to heaven, that's for sure. Did some horrible things. I don't know if I'm demon-possessed anymore, but I mean, the only thing that after recovering from being an alcoholic and addicted to medication, the only thing that I really have left is I don't really sleep, maybe 4 or 5 hours a night. But apart from that, I've lost all the weight. All the nightmares stopped. Become quite healthy. I'm even back at the gym now, doing a lot of exercise, getting my life back. Actually, I don't think I've even mentioned that, when I did feel I was unforgiven, I was seeing things, hearing things, I was getting slapped and scratched. I didn't know what it was. I woke up with like scratch marks on my chest. People thought that I did it, but I don't have fingernails, so that's impossible. I was hearing voices, like evil laughing, all sorts of things, and just constant thoughts of going to hell. Fear, anxiety was through the roof, but I think a lot of that has gone. I'm not 100%. My energy levels, they're not perfect. And I'm still not perfect. I still drink now and again, maybe once or twice on the weekend. I do like to party, which is because I never used to like to party, but I like going out, and I've met a lot of people. I have a lot of friends now. Do I think I'm still unforgiven? Do I still think that I've still crossed the point of no return? I'm really not sure anymore. I think, if I was to flip a coin, maybe, yes. The things I'm doing now, I'm seeing a lot of women, ever since I lost the weight, so looking after myself, I was amazed, especially going out. I couldn't believe that there were women that still attracted to me. So I think that's really my only sin, is dating women. And unfortunately, because I was being divorced twice, I've had my heart ripped into shreds, so I can never settle down again. I did actually put a picture of myself on my profile, so you can see what I look like. Maybe you be the judge. But I'm not fat anymore, so I guess that helps. But anyway, so all those people that are out there and that are terrified of the unforgivable sin, I was convinced it can definitely happen. But something inside of me says that I think, anyone can be forgiven, I think. Who knows, right? No one really knows. The only way you truly do know if you've committed the unforgivable sin is when you die and you find out that way. In other words, no one knows for sure. I know there's going to be people that will say, I've definitely committed it, because I was totally convinced myself. So, but I'm probably confusing you with all this. I'm sort of chopping and changing with my beliefs. But if you really truly think that you've done it, I was very sick for like 7 or 6, 7 years, but my mind is changing now. I've got glimpse of hope. And I forgot to say the reason why I stopped drinking and taking all that medication because I heard a voice that said, "Stop." And it was a voice. It wasn't the voices that I was normally hearing, which was evil voices. It was a calm, kind, nice voice. I don't know. Maybe I was going through chastisement for all the terrible things that I've done in my life, and it was just a punishment. And now I've served that. Um, I've served my punishment, and then maybe, I mean, who knows? I mean, I'm feeling pretty good these days. So, who knows? I might have been forgiven. So what I'm saying is that all these people that are suffering for years, even 2 weeks is a long time, but I suffered it for 6, 7 years, and I've even heard people suffer it for even longer. It is pretty terrible. I mean, my symptoms were I felt like I was on fire, chains around my back. I had no energy, fatigue, didn't sleep, anxiety, depression, nausea, headaches. Um, you know, but I pushed through. I'm pretty proud of myself because I still continued to look after my daughter to the best I could. I kept a smile on my face for her, and even though I really was out of touch with the Catholic religion and the way I felt about God and Jesus, I still never really put them down. I still praised them, because I think I deserved what I got. And I don't think I deserve to be angry at God or angry at Jesus. I think I deserved what I got. Um, you know, but what I'm saying is there's still hope, because you really truly never know if you have committed it. So keep the faith. Maybe you're just being punished. God chastises the ones he loves, uh, you know, um, because he loves you so much. He doesn't want to take away your Holy Spirit. He still wants you saved, but he just thinks that you should learn a lesson. And I think I have. I love people way more. The friends that I've got, and people are saying that you know, I'm one of the nicest people they've ever met. And I think if you have committed the unforgivable sin, I just think you really can't be nice. You become evil and everything you just hate, and you just have evil in your heart. So if you still have good in your heart, then maybe there's a possibility that you can be saved. So don't give up. Anyone can contact me either. Like I've been getting phone calls uh, from over the world, Africa, the UK, Europe, even where I'm from, New Zealand. A few Australians. I actually met up with a girl that contacted me. She lives in Queensland on the Sunshine Coast in Australia, and I actually met her for the first time after we were been talking for about 7 years, because it happened to her the same time it happened to me, and she reached out through one of my videos. So if anyone wants to reach out to me, I'm going to give you my phone number. So my area code for Australia is +61 4566 19545. And if you are in Australia, it's 045 I'm really happy to talk to anyone about it, give you encouragement. I'm not, I don't think I'm educated. I'm only going through my life experiences. And I've had other people tell me about their experiences too. So, I mean, I know a little bit. And so I think with that little bit, I can actually help. And I'm more than happy to help. You can just reach out. I'm not working at the moment, so I've got plenty of time to myself. So feel free to reach out. Yeah, and we can have a chat about it. All right. Well, all the best.